Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. We're continuing to roll through our MRENation rations. Make sure to check them out. There's a website right on the bag. We currently have on menu number 9, chicken curry. There was somebody at work who, well, we had a food truck. They came through and was serving curries, and I kind of thought that sounded good, so it's like, well, I've got a ration-based one of those at home. That'll be the same, right? Yeah. So anyway, I thought this one would be a good one to try out today. So let's see what all we have. Let's see. So we've got our accessory pack in the little sort of coffee bean sort of bag thing here. Very nice bag. Again, 1 liter. Water you can put in here, and you can cut off the bottom and make yourself a nice little bowl. Got some Smarties, got some sugar, we've got the deep rich coffee, we've got the coffee creamer, and back to this sort of version of the spoon. You know, I've seen like the standard US MRE spoons, and then sort of this little shallower bowl spoon here. But they both work really well, so no issues there, obviously. Let's see, we've got some toilet paper, we've got a wet wipe, and then we've got salt, and after I crush it, the pepper. So always nice to see. Have a nice big old flameless ration heater, which I think these are actually really great. Here is our curry chicken and basmati rice with lentils and vegetables. Nice big thick boy pouch of that. Some nutrition instructions there. Big old list of stuff, and stuff in another language. So there you go. Haven't had one of these in a while. First Strike bar, cranberry raisin flavor. I don't know if I've had this one before or not, so that should be that should be kind of cool. First Strike bars are actually really neat. Nice. So we get a side dish too. We get black beans and sauce. I don't really know exactly how well black beans and sauce goes with chicken curry, but sure. Oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. This is trans fat free. I actually do really love these. They're one of my favorites. And here we go with the standard pack, as they call it. We've got our MRE Star crackers, which are usually nice and dented up. Nothing wrong with them. They work perfectly well. Hot beverage bag. Peanut butter. Let's see here. Apple jelly, which has been a little interesting. The apple jelly, maybe not one of my favorites. At least the last time I've had it, didn't really taste much of apple. But still, if you want a little bit of little sugar there you go. Let's see, our sweetened condensed milk creamer spread. And we've got a grape power stick beverage. Again, MRE Star branded. And then finally, the True Lemon and True Lime. Nice touch. There was actually, let's see, which one was it? I don't remember now. There was one of the rations where after I stopped the video, I was like, you know, maybe that True Lemon or True Lime would have really came in handy for that. So it's kind of a cool little addition. So we're going to go ahead and get our rations in the bag. Now, we can actually fit both of these in here, which is really cool. US flameless ration heaters are not necessarily the greatest for getting multiple items inside. And we can totally do it in this. Now I'm going to add some water first, and we'll engage the heater. Now these heaters are actually really sweet. They work really, really well. Require a little bit more water in this package than a US ration heater, but not a big deal. And because these things engage pretty quickly, I'm going to try and get everything in there. Yep, the bottom element contacted that water, so it's already starting to go. I just don't want to scrunch it all down at the bottom, like I did the last time. All right. So just get some water in between those, and we're off. We're off to the races already. So you can leave this up against a rock or something. It actually suggests putting it in a pouch, which you don't have. So you can stick it in here. I've had enough people yell at me about this over the past couple weeks. So because this doesn't have a pouch or a sleeve, you can stick it in your ration bag and heat it up in there. So this one's going pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and button this up real quick, and then as soon as we get that warmed up, we'll get back to the tasting. So be right back. All right, everybody, so got everything on the plate. Heater did a really good job, I think, of doing what we needed to do. So let's go ahead and start opening everything up and get to this taste test real quick. Okay, well that worked out super good. Let's try the other side. Hey, the other side worked. First strike bar. Whew. That is red. Smells good though. First strike bars are actually, they've always fascinated me. It's basically like your old school like 90s power bar with crisp rice in it. But they actually do a really good job, you know, taste wise and everything. So I'm not knocking them at all. Here's our oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. Wow, that's basically perfectly intact, which is a bit of a rarity, isn't it? Open our crackers, which lost a little bit of their seal there, so we won't have a nice hiss or anything. Although we haven't really been able to capture a good hiss off of these crackers anyway. Yeah, and they are in crumbles. Well, come on. Just get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, so it'd been crunched a little bit. Not a big deal, obviously, but, you know, it just is. So the peanut butter and jelly, we've pretty much explored a lot of that, but I actually do want some peanut butter. I'm probably going to forego the apple jelly, just because I'm not really a jelly person, honestly, and I've had apple jelly a couple times now, so. But I do want some peanut butter, so I'm going to have some peanut butter. And peanut butter actually goes really well with the cookie. So we'll do that as well. Put a little bit of that on the cracker, and we'll have some more of this for our cookie here very shortly. All right, I'll make up our drink real quick. These powders do a decent job, but if you've been watching this series of videos, it doesn't really keep its flavor through a ton of water. So for like a standard glass, you know, basically you really can't water these down very well and expect to get much flavor out of them. But they work fine. I mean, if you need that great flavor, just use very little water, because it just doesn't seem to stay very well. But it mixes nice, and you know, even when I water something down, I still get a little bit of a hint of whatever flavor it's supposed to be, which is really about all I need. Unfortunately, it just seems to be a lot of coloring, because I mean, you see that's deep. That's a deep dark color there, so is what it is. But they're not bad. Not bad at all. So we got our heater, and as I said, the heater did very nicely. It's still pretty hot in there too, so you could definitely keep these warm for a while. And let's Oh, which one? So this is our chicken curry, or curried chicken, depending on how you like to say it. These have little top notches, so you can sort of dig down that bag. It doesn't smell bad. Get a sort of a hint of that curry smell. Not a ton though. See, curries, chicken curry, like chicken tikka masala, which is one of my favorites personally, are not really Indian dishes. You know, they're more variations either for the British or created by the British when they got their spices back in the day. But if you're an American, you go to a lot of Indian restaurants. I'm not going to say all Indian restaurants, but a lot. They will have a chicken curry or tikka masala on the menu. Wow, that just, I failed twice on that one, didn't I? And normally, you know, pretty good, pretty flavorful, but you're normally getting a lot of flavor in that. So just judging by smell, I'll be interested to see what this tastes like, because it doesn't necessarily hit me right in the nose with curry. So there we go, we've got our beans. Pretty big meal, right? This is a nice big boy meal. So let's go around the horn, eat a little piece of cracker, just try it. Okay, piece of cracker's good. Nothing to write home about, it's a piece of cracker. Try it with a peanut butter. Yep, peanut butter is nice and good, like it should be. Because I fear the cookie falling apart. It would have fallen apart if I would have tried to take a bite. Try a little nip of cookie. I love those. Especially a fresh one. Although I will say, this does have just a little bit of bag taste to it. Nothing major, but just a wee bit. And what I like to do, I like to put a little bit of peanut butter on the cookie. And do like a peanut butter oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. It is the driest thing in the world. But, it tastes so good. I love that. That's one of my favorites. Try a little bit of our grape drink. Wash this down. All right. Yeah, just a very little bit of that grape taste. But it's kind of what I expect. Sometimes I just like playing with them. Or I'll sit them on here, and if I leave it for a couple minutes, it'll eventually slink over the side. Okay. Wow. It's actually pretty good. Kind of tastes like a bit of a chew here. Kind of tastes like fruit by the foot. Or a fruit roll up. Yeah, that's good though. I'm not normally a huge cranberry guy, but that's pretty good. I like that. I would eat that. Very chewy though. All right, let's try some beans. Get a little bit of that fiber that they say about beans. Yep, those are nice. You know, sort of chili flavored, a little bit of spice. Beans aren't mushy. I mean, that's you know, Mexicanized. But yeah, it's good. Again, I don't really see the, but hey, whatever. All right, let's try our chicken curry. Got carrots, some lentils, and a few other things. There we go. Got a piece of chicken too. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me get another bite here. Okay. So this is like, picture the most bland person you know, and this is what they would eat. It's, I don't want to hate. Like, I don't want to throw hate out in the universe, but that is probably the lamest attempt at a chicken curry I've ever had. It doesn't, I mean, it kind of just tastes of like, like, like chicken stock. Like, this could be a base for like a chicken and noodle or a chicken and dumpling or something. And like, they just threw the tiniest little tiny pinch of curry powder in there. So to call this a chicken curry is reaching quite a bit. Now, for what it is, it's not bad. If you were just out in the wilderness or out on a troop or whatever you're doing and you had to eat, there's no issue here. This is not going to upset your stomach. It's not spicy. So for those who maybe want sort of a very, very light Indian taste but can't stomach Indian food, because like there's a lot of Indian food out there that without the proper constitution behind it, you might have some trouble digesting it. But this is about as basic white bread American as you can get. This is like, this would be like my Southern grandma trying an Indian recipe and not knowing what she's doing. It's like, Grandma, stick to all the things that you're so good at. You know, your Southern food, your Italian. You know, the things you're really good at. Don't try and make chicken curry. You know what I mean? So, although it's certainly edible, it's not bad. It's just like, for what I wanted it to be, it's not there. It's definitely not chicken curry. That's not bad. Okay, that's not bad together. If this were a true chicken curry, I think those sort of, you know, chili spiced beans would be kind of weird with it. But together, it's not a bad combo. And it brings some heat into the equation. Okay, well, anyway, guys, I guess we kind of set the tone for this. And this is some really long grain rice, even for basmati. I might be forgetting my rices, but I didn't remember basmati as being that long grain. Because normally I eat jasmine rice, which is a long grain. I'm going to look that up. I mean, look at some of these grains here. They almost look like noodles. Look at how long those are. Those are super long. And they're mushy too. Very mushy. All right, I'm done. I'm done bashing it. You know, if I were to fix this, you know, it definitely needs like more curry taste. Needs a little bit of heat. Maybe even if you put it on the side in a packet so it doesn't upset milder constitutions. It just needs more. I think I had the same issue with the chicken gumbo that I had whatever last week or week before. I think that these meals are extremely well thought out. There is a ton of food. This would easily get me through much longer than a US MRE would. They're super well thought out. They're planned very well. You have a lot of nice little intricate small touches like the lemon and lime and the salt, you know, actually having pepper in a ration, which is great. And we're seeing some great components like the first Strike Bar. I haven't had the cranberry one. That one's actually really good. I like that. The crackers, peanut butter, classic, always good. The beans, good. You know, we're getting great bread sides. You know, the cookie is awesome. We've had the lemon poppy seed cake, you know, whatever, a couple rations ago. That was awesome. So the components we're getting are awesome. I'm just a little let down by the main dishes so far. But anyway, we've still got several in my case. So continue watching if you're enjoying the videos, that is. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you very much. You guys are great. I appreciate all of you for doing what you do. For those who aren't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell as well if you want notifications. YouTube doesn't do that for you anymore, so you have to do it yourself. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave a comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So anyway, folks, I'm going to finish up lunch here, maybe do a little doctoring to the curry, and we will see you next week. Later.